Welcome to solo leveling. For the new people, here's some basic info. Blue portals are called gates. They're connected to a different world and have monsters inside of them. So hunters need to clear them within a week before the gates let the monsters out on Earth. There's a ranking system for hunter, S rank for suck and E for E. Once you get assigned a rank or awaken, you stay at that power level. And hence, this is why it's called solo leveling. Only the main character can grow. The world really said, I built that guy different. Anyways, into character introductions. We got our main character, Song Jin-woo. Edgy, depressed, broke. He's an E-ranked hunter. He has a sick mother and younger sister. We don't know what happened to his dad yet. Lee Jo-hee, toxic support, B-ranked healer. Pretty attractive and kind of looks like Aunt May. Kim Sen-shit, blueberry, D-ranked hunter. Don't like him that much. Song Chi-yu, the fire boy, C-ranked fire mage, raid leader, and doesn't have that much common sense. We open up to our main character, the E-ranked guy who has a lot of medical bills to pay, which is why he's working as a hunter. He walks into a construction site with a gate, but my man is suffering from workplace abuse due to him being the weakest. They're like, hey, what's up, my dude? You're gonna get injured today, right? Anyways, can we talk about this coffee vendor guy here? Man gave a nice made coffee to this blueberry, but not to our depresso espresso main character. And the support character gets introduced. Don't care about support roles, gotta focus on the grind. They cleared the dungeon and find out there was a second layer of it, so they took a vote, and it was a majority yes. However, look at this panel here. They actually don't have 17 people, but 18 people. I just like to point things out, not discrediting the artists. The artists got a lot of things to deal with, heavy workloads and poor mental health, so one prayer for the manga artists out there. So the raid continues. On the way there, Jin-woo gets flamed by the toxic support like some bot lane league interaction. Okay, Jin-woo, I get that there's some serious romance tension between you two, but on the off chance you two do get married, Jin-woo, you need to learn how to shut this girl up. Watch and learn, okay? Shut up, we need money. That's it. That's all you need to do. They arrive at the boss door and open the door, whoosh, and the lights turn on. They see a room full of statues, which looks like an evil lair. Does none of them see how in danger they are? Just me? First, the cult got automatic light sensors. What are the chances that they also got an automatic door closer? 100%, man. Second, has no one seen gargoyles before? The statues are just gonna step on them and move on with their day. Rule number 1 of opening doors. Just because you can open them doesn't mean that you have to go through them. If they had some brain cells, just stand there and don't enter the room. Just look at, oh, what could kill me in there? A ton of stuff. Anyways, they get in, the door slams shut. What a shocker, man. And this guy decided his time was up. Bro, you could have left when the boss door was opened. Anyhow, he touches the door, boom, he gone. And everyone freaks out, you know? Then the big guy shoots a laser beam like Superman and almost party wipes them. A lot of people die. The fireboy only got his arms chopped off, which is BS, you know? Unless he's holding his entire arm up, the whole body should have been disintegrated. Whatever, he lives because he's still somewhat relevant to the story. Another guy stands up and has the dream being the Flash for whatever. He tries to tap in the Speed Force, but gets deleted like an ADC in season 13. But this does give some useful clues to Jin-woo. He realized that the dungeon followed its rules. So the big laser guy attacks if you're past a certain height. So the first rule is to be short. Finally, a situation of being short is great, guys. Being short is able to live. They bow down to the big statue, and the big statue turn off his yellow piss laser. Hey yo! What kind of toothpaste are you using? Who's your dental cleaner? Give me their number. I need some of those perfect straight white teeth, man. Jokes aside, he looks like the monkey smiling at the reporter. You know that video. Also, he knows how to beat rock, paper, scissors against his own reflection. Okay, back to the action. The people stands up as well as the big statue. Jin-woo mentions the second clue to be praise the Lord. So one guy volunteers to be stepped on by a statue. That's kind of a weird kink, man. Now this gets everyone to scatter, and the broccoli guy tries to use the top secret MANHWA strat, where you start a flashback, but it only works as the main character. He didn't read the fine print and turned his back on the statue and got banged from behind. Just kidding, he got perfectly sliced in half, like Gordon Ramsay cutting a steak. Eventually, they figure out the pattern. If you stand under a statue with an instrument, you won't be attacked. But just saying, have you seen an angry musician? They get like plus 100 attack, so I wouldn't want to stand under a statue with an instrument. Anyhow, Jingwu saves the useless support and tries to slide into Shield Hero's DMs. But now Fumi cuck blocks him because he is neither a female nor a slave. So Jingwu loses a leg, and we get this panel of him hanging by a thread. Pretty cool and pretty good analogy. Once everything seems to settle down, the toxic support comes and tries to heal his leg, but she's no Soraka. Out of nowhere, a sacrificial altar gets spawned in the middle. They want blood for the blood god. RIP Techno. The real ones know. The real ones know. Anyways, this blueberry gets the dumbest idea out of nowhere. He's like, let's sacrifice Fireboy because he brought us in here. If we're going down that logic, the people who voted yes should be sacrificed, or Jingwu should be sacrificed because he made the last vote. I guess the Fireboy could have done better because he was supposedly the best hunter there. But think of this way, Blueberry. You could have voted no or warned about walking into a room full of statues. That's pretty dangerous, you know? But you did nothing, mate. You did nothing. And Jingwu agrees with me. That's a good man. But Fireboy goes along with like, I'm the captain, so I have to go down with the raid. He steps into the altar and doesn't get obliterated. So everyone asks Jingwu was like, what is happening? Bro, why does everyone go to Jingwu when they don't know anything? It's like the group of students that asked the smartest guy in the room about one math question. They're all stuck on this, but the smartest guy had the answer. So we got like useless 1, useless 2, useless 3, useless support, and the main carry, who's Jingwu, and he's missing a leg. I guess disabled carry, you know? This sounds oddly familiar to a League game. Everyone steps into the altar circle thing, which ticks off a blue flame timer, and then the boss door open. All the statues start walking in closer, trying to give out warm hugs to prove their faith. And everyone stays still in the altar until this dark-haired girl realizes she needs to go pee, so she ran out quickly. Wait a minute. Imagine this. If you need to pee during a raid, that would be, oh my goodness. Imagine how much embarrassment you would face with your guild members. Wait, imagine if you have to poop in the raid. Oh my god. Bro, they're gonna bully you for like the rest of your life. Anyhow, she ran through the door safely, and the door closed by just a little bit. This confused Jingwu because he deemed it as a trap. The orange guy wearing like the winter jacket follows because he realizes he also needs to pee. So he drops the disabled main character on the ground. You could have at least kindly lowered him. You didn't need to like, yeet, not my problem. Anyways, Jingwu was like, please, everyone, don't leave. But this blueberry starts a long monologue. We know where this is heading. We definitely know where this is heading. He's like, man, I'm so sorry. Jingwu, I always looked down on you, but you're the one who kept me alive because of you. So he yeeted his ass out of there. This man is escaping things faster than Dream escaping the hunters. Not gonna lie, I hope karma gets back at you someday. I do not like the blueberry guy. Now with the trio left, Fireboy, toxic support, and disabled main character, Fireboy says he will take responsibility and stay behind, so the support and Jingwu could leave. But this useless support man crumbles like her legs are made out of twigs. Anyways, she goes like, I just peed my pants. I can't help you. My legs, they don't work like it used to before. And of course, it had to be that timing. You could have collapsed anytime before. You collapsed now. Perfect timing. You know, Jingwu tells the Fireboy to take the support away because he was disabled anyways. With the last line, the support was like, I'm willing to stay. JK, the Fireboy knocked her unconscious. Jingwu, bro, you got cuck blocked twice in one day. Once by the shield hero, once by the Fireboy. So the two of them leave Jingwu at the altar. Jingwu makes a very good point here. If he had gotten some life insurance before coming here, but wait. So that means KHA, or Korean Hunter Association, doesn't give out life insurance. That's probably because they don't got enough money to pay every passed away hunter. That's a massive owl, man. Jinwoo, you were Giga Chad in this whole party raid. Even though you were known to be the weakest, you carried the raid. You were here. You were a good man. He gets stabbed through his left side and gets beautifully placed on the altar. Not gonna lie, that's some good swordsmanship. So he started his most powerful last resort move, flashback. He started regretting many things in life. He was crying to the plot armor gods just for the one more chance. One more man. And the plot armor came through. His flashback no jutsu worked. The plot armor gods answered his prayers. So what happens next is that he goes into the past at the voting moment and he says no. The end. The story ends. The rest of the 180 more chapters are false. They're just made up stories. No, that doesn't happen, of course. So he fulfills the requirement for Courage of the Weak and becomes a player. Okay, main takeaway from this first 10 chapters. Very good art. Don't like some of the side characters, but it's solo leveling, so you gotta do a solo. And the most important one is, imagine this. If Jinwoo didn't try to slide into Shield Hero's DMs, our Fireboy would have gotten to become the main character.